goes, oh, it smells so good. Well, this is why. We got a popular Black-owned restaurant that has been a staple in the metro area, celebrating 40 years, and I love this, of faith, family, flavor, and favor.
That's how you know. That's how you know they're good. 40
Yes.
years. 40. If it wasn't good, you guys wouldn't be around. That's how it is.
Oh.
Hey guys, we have Shelly Butch Anthony III. We also have Telly Anthony, VP and Director of Operations, with us. Guys, thanks so much for being here, and thank you so much for blessing us with this unbelievable food in front of us. The smell is just enough for me.
Well, thank you for having us today.
Man.
So tell us how you're celebrating this milestone.
Yeah.
Well, for 40 years, the Lord put in my spirit that we needed to do a documentary. So last year we started shooting a documentary, which would be shown this year somewhere around June.
Okay.
In the Fox Theater.
Oh, now.
It's not a much better place for it than all.
Exactly.
Oh, for sure.
That's
for
iconic.
Sure.
Well, you're iconic, so icon and icon get together. That's a big thing. That's a big
big thing.
icon.
Tell us a little bit about the history. I mean, so 40 years, how did it all start? And did you believe that you'd be here today in the way that you are when it all started?
No, I didn't. My mother and father actually started the concept in 1951 in Tampa, Florida.
Okay.
And I started my version of their business in 76, and then started This Is It in 83. So it's
What a
been-
journey. So this journey extends much further back than just 40 years.
Oh yes, It's just it's in the family. It's in the blood. Telly. None of my kids basically have ever had any other job, but This Is It.
So you're telling me that these recipes don't exist, on the internet anywhere? I can't find this
Just
stuff.
passed down from generation to
From
generation.
generation to
right?
generation.
Right?
You
They
got to
sent
come
somebody
to the
over to
store.
try to get the recipes. Did you see that?
Oh,
That bubble?
Got to know better than that.
There was, I
Yes.
think there was a spy satellite flying around in the sky trying to look down on This Is It.
3 bus link balloon just for this barbecue. Wow. How about that?
yes.
Okay, so you brought just a spread here. This is just a little portion of what folks can get when they come to your
Just a
place.
little bit. So
okay?
if This Is It, we are an Atlanta staple.
Yes.
40 years.
Right.
So we got our traditional rib tips. That's what brought us to the show. We got our boneless rib tips.
That's for people like me that don't like to get messy.
Come on now. You can eat it with a fork.
Okay, so you can take
Is it really barbecue if you don't get a little messy, though? I mean, come on.
You gotta have some sauce on it.
Okay.
And so this is one of our new recipe items, the lemon pepper whiting nuggets. So we in Atlanta, they would love lemon pepper.
Yes.
So we got our veggies and our sides. So let's start off first with the sweet potato souffle.
Listen, it speaks for itself, doesn't it?
Some people do yams, but
No,
we
no.
do souffle.
You gotta have
Potato
sweet
soup.
potato soup.
Besides the obvious of it just being really good, again, you wouldn't have been around if it didn't taste good. What would you say the secret to your success is?
The secret to our success is Jesus Christ. He has just had favor with what we do. We're a ministry as well as selling food. We believe in trying to take care of our people, and that's just been our, our success is the people. They give us all they got every day, and we want to give back to them as much as we can.
And so the documentary really talks about all of that, about
Oh, yeah.
favor and faith and family and flavor.
The stories. When you see how many people have been impacted by This Is It, we got generations, we got families on top of families, and this thing has been it's such a tearjerker sometimes when you look back and say, wow, I was raised on the rib tip.
Yes.
What does it say about you guys that it is that kind of community-centered place, this spot? People that actually have emotional attachment to a place of business, a place where they can come and get some delicious food.
We speak to the good of Atlanta. We're that good part of Atlanta that people like to believe. You see family. You think about your auntie or your grandma or some of your best friends. Food brings people together.
It sure does.
That's
And
right.
guess what brings them back? When it's delicious.
Yes.
Well, you
love
know
it.
what? You're exactly right. With all the bad news we report around here sometimes, you're right. It's the good. There's a lot of good in Atlanta. We appreciate you so
Yes.
much. We appreciate you being so open with your faith, too.
Well,
That's awesome.
that's just what has
Yeah,
gotten us here.
that's right.
Without Jesus Christ, we wouldn't be here today.
All right.
He has worked out things down through the years and I don't even understand how it got done.
I feel like jumping up and saying amen.
All right, all right.
And y'all had something to do with
And
it
can
too.
I give
Yeah.
a witness? Hey, listen, if you miss any of this interview, we're going to post it online.
That's my dude right there.
Yes, yes,
People lost a hand for less than that.
That's my guy right there.
Jesus said to come get a real.